Hello everyone, welcome to this. If you don't know what this is, you need to frickin' play it as soon as possible. As you can see, I'm using the Nintendo Online service to record this. I know this isn't the best version of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but I have a feeling that I'll get slightly better looking thumbnails out of this than using the N64. Because I've also recently noticed that it puts a little bit more stress on my eyes to actually use the N64 on a TV as big as mine is. And I think that the resolution looks slightly better how it is here. But, in my personal opinion, this is one of, if not, well, no, one of the greatest games of all time. And it's definitely one of the greatest Zelda games. Probably the greatest Zelda game, I would say. In my personal opinion, at least. I think that Ocarina of Time is a better game than, Hold on, let me erase this one here. It has nothing, but I'm not sure how far I actually got into it. I might have been in the Deku Tree already. I think that this is a better game than Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Easily. I think that this was the game that kind of created the formula for what Zelda was for a very... Well, no, not necessarily. I guess that's more so a link to the past. But still, this game, like... How would you say that? Not reinforced, but perfected a Link to the Past's format. This game is absolutely fantastic. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Ho, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. I like how it's, the fate of the world depends upon you. It's super grim for a second, and it just goes to happy-go-lucky music. Ugh. I wish I could record Ocarina of Time 3D, but I don't have a way of doing it. It sucks. I hate it. I hate the fact that I can't record what, in my opinion, is the best version of this game. And I think that's actually what a lot of people actually say, that Ocarina of Time 3D is probably one of the best versions of Ocarina of Time. I mean, it has better graphics. It fixed a few things with the game. There was one more thing. It also comes with Master Quest. Of course, you have to beat the game before you can actually access Master Quest. But my point being, you know, I'm not going to read for Navi because I'd rather not destroy my vocal cords today. Anyway, we're not even going to do, like, the whole, yay, pay attention to story things in this game at the very beginning. No, we're going to hit the ground running here, ladies and gentlemen. We will do, like, story cutscenes, and I will voice act as much as possible. But, for example, I won't be voicing someone like Saria, because, again, I do not want to destroy my vocal cords. But it doesn't even matter, because I'm not even going to talk to Saria. We are just going to immediately start getting everything that we need to get. So, two major things on our list that we need to get as soon and as quickly as possible. We want, 40 rupees. Whoa! Why did 3 freaking rupees come out of one thing? What? I also know that this version of Ocarina is actually not that great. It's got quite a few problems with it. But it's probably the easiest way for me to record this today. So, can I not link? Thank you. Okay, there's 5 rupees behind this house. And then inside said house, there should be a few more. Why don't I even get the option to put it back down? That's odd. There should be 11 rupees in here. Mixture of 5, 5, and 1. Look at his face. He's so happy. So after careful consideration, I actually do think that Ocarina is probably my favorite Zelda game. It's definitely between, like, Ocarina and Twilight Princess. And potentially Wind Waker. I also really enjoyed Skyward Sword, but I think Skyward Sword has some of the best some of the best dungeons in the series, but I think the same exact thing about, we have our 40 rupees. So we're actually gonna have 50 rupees, I think. No, 55. Because there's 3 more blue rupees that we can nab around the area. One bad thing about Ocarina not being able... Oh, God! Yeah, classic Ocarina. Right, forgot about this. Okay, so... Yeah, oh, God. Oh! Water Temple's gonna be such a pain. And I think we're gonna... Like, I don't necessarily want to limit videos to a certain amount of time. We're just gonna have certain goals for every video. So, for example, the goal of today's video is complete the Great Deku Tree dungeon. And then next video, it would be entering Dodongo's Cavern. Video after that would be completing Dodongo's Cavern and beginning the Zora quest. And then it would be finishing Jabu Jabu's belly. The next video would be getting the hook shot and entering the Forest Temple. Shut up! Shut up! But yeah, this likely isn't going to be a very long series. I mean, I think we probably won't get to 20 episodes. Knowing me and how quick I am with this game, because I actually really know this game, like, super well. I've played this game way too many freaking times. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like, seriously, it's probably not healthy how many times I've actually beaten this game. But stop, game! Shut up, Mayo! Let me go through! I kind of want to just get through this first part, like, quickly, because I want to get into the nitty-gritty of this game, which is basically just, like, the Deku Tree, and oh god, saving is going to be such a... Oh, wait, but I can... Oh, yeah, this is going to be so much of a better way of playing this game! Oh! Especially when it comes to recording, because I can always just drop a suspend point if I ever need to. Oh my god. Oh. And we need these Deku sticks. Of course, the one thing that I'm not a fan of with this version of the game is the fact that it's not C buttons and it's C sticks. Oh, wait, hold on. Video capture has broken for a quick second here. Hold on, we're fixing it. And we're back. Ho, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless, and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Why did I say nightmares? Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, where Navi speaks, use up on the C stick, or the C button, to listen well to her words of wisdom. We won't ever listen to Navi because she's useless. You hear me? Useless! I mean, seriously, like, she really doesn't help at all. Okay, so... do your whole little thing, Navi. I hate you too. Shut up, please. Thank you. So, today... maybe not today, maybe a few days before, I don't actually know. But there was an announcement from LEGO that they are making a Legend of Zelda LEGO. It is going to be a 2-in-1 type LEGO where you could either build the Deku Tree from Breath of the Wild or the Deku Tree from Ocarina of Time, which is very, very cool in my opinion. I already have my pre-order for it. Shut up, Navi! my god, shut your damn stupid little mouth. Nobody cares what you have to say. For a second there, I got scared. That's odd. I'm not a fan of that. But I guess it makes more sense. That is how the Nintendo 64 controller works. It's also so much more comfortable to play this on a, like, on a Pro controller compared to, an N64 controller. N64 controllers are not comfortable to hold. They aren't. I mean, it's like, I like them, because they're N64 controllers, and they're pretty good, but playing for long periods of time on an N64 controller, or playing for like multiple days on a row on an N64 controller, is just begging to have a lot of pain in the wrist. And here we have our first dungeon item. Yes, we do. Yes. Which is the slingshot. Basic stuff. An item that is in quite a few different Zelda games, especially the 3D ones. Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. Yeah. Something that I am glad about that I like with the having like an actual C-stick to do this, is like, pulling back or pushing down on the C-stick makes it feel like you're like kind of somewhat pulling back on a bowstring or the slingshot string, which just makes so much sense. Oh god, it's inverted. I missed it. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is gonna be a quick dungeon. Like, we're not gonna be here for long. The childhood temples, which are except for the I think the child visit to the spirit temple, with the exception of that, the rest of the child dungeons are very, very short. Especially when looking at, say, the bottom of the well, which there's no reason to be in the bottom of the well longer than you have to, right? So, something that I always do with the bottom of the well, since I really just dislike the place, and I never really go for 100% runs in Zelda games, because there's just way too many chests in these games. The compass is kind of useless now that I think about it. But I mean, hey, it works, I guess. Oh, this is my first Deku Nut I pick up? Cool. Might as well set it. I have nothing else to put on these things, so might as well. Now we need to jump past Mr. Skulltula over here, which is so very fun of doing. Nice, actually. And we got our first gold Skulltula. So basically, gold Skulltulas are just used to get prizes, basically. They're just little collectibles that you can get. They're really not all that useful, but you get some pretty good stuff out of it if you collect a lot of them. I will say, I think the best thing you can actually collect with the gold Skulltulas... Is there no... Hold on a minute. Ow! So does anyone want to talk about the fact that I just got hit and I didn't take any damage from it? Because I think that's quite funny. Perfect. And we want to... Oh god, that's gonna throw me off so much. That is gonna throw me off so incredibly badly. Okay, so... Oh, come on, Link! Work with me here, dude! Jump! Don't... Jump! There you go! Alright, anyway. 20 minutes in. Yeah, we're gonna get Deku Tree done very quickly. Again, especially these child dungeons, I know like the back of my hand. I also know most of the adult temples like the back of my hand. The only one that I can still, where there's potential for me to actually still get lost in, is the water temple, because it's the water temple. It's always that well, that's also not necessarily true. Depending on how awake I am and how I'm feeling that day and if I'm actually paying attention or not, it is very possible for me to forget the first key in the forest temple. It's happened to me more than once. So this guy is basically just telling us that later on in this dungeon, we're going to come across 3 Deku Scrubs like him, and we have to defeat them in the correct order. 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. 23 number 1 is just a way of remembering it, but the order is just 2, 3, 1. It's fairly simple. And that's going from left to right, just so that you know. I wonder, that's a damn good question. I wonder if that's different in Japan. Huh. And of course, Navi just doesn't shut up during this dungeon. This is the dungeon where I think she talks the most. She also talks quite a lot in the forest temple. She's like, watch for the things that are in the sky and the shadows, and nobody gives a damn, Navi. I really wish they really should have put in like a way to skip texts in this game, because this is annoying. Having played this game as many times as I have, having to sit there and just listen to Navi is annoying. Anyway. I got hit from that? Really? Come on. Spam sword attack so we don't lose our little stick. Dead. And now we have this situation, which sucks. I hate these enemies. Can you not destroy them? I know you can destroy them in the 3DS version. I mean, I literally just did it yesterday. It might just be that my aim sucks. I also don't necessarily have to fight them. I could just walk right past them. Tank the damage and keep moving. Now watch me die during Goma because I lost a heart. So again, this first dungeon is really just basic stuff. There's no difficult puzzles in this one. Nothing convoluted or anything. Still, I remember being very, very, very young and being stuck on this dungeon. Because I was stupid back then. That's just the damn truth of the matter. So I actually just really dislike... I missed. Thank you. Got him. Ugh. And then this guy tells you the secret of Queen Goma, which is basically just hit the woman in the eye. I just freaked out. I swear to God, I just freaked out. I thought I saw something in my peripherals, and it was just my hair. I'm an idiot. 25 minutes. 25 minutes, I go get the sword, the shield, and I'm done with this freaking dungeon. I don't waste any time in this game. Hi, Goma. Oh no! It's mathematics! Seriously, why is Goma's eye a division symbol? I missed. Twice. That's awesome. So the reason I've stayed very close to Goma while she just walked around like that, and the reason is because I wanted to make sure I was still targeted onto her, so I could just do that. Easy peasy boss fight. Easy peasy boss fight. She's bad at the video game, and I'm good. That was probably the worst part. I really hate this like little next part of the game. and it's not like, I understand for first time playing through the game, it's great. It's like an awesome little cutscene, but on subsequent playthroughs, the fact that you can't skip it is just a massive pain. And then it doesn't help that they repeat it when you meet Zelda. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Feror, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Feror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands upon the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Through your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. And we have our first of the 3 sacred stones, or spiritual stones. We have the Kokiri's Emerald, the Goron's Ruby, and the Zora's Sapphire. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. We're actually just gonna do this very quickly. Shut up, Mido, nobody gives a damn. I didn't do anything. The Deku Tree did die. Again, I didn't do anything. Anyway, we're gonna end today's episode right here, so thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Why is the camera moving around like a damn crazy man? If you enjoyed today's video, please, oh, I already said that. Today's question of the day. I've probably already asked it once before. Actually, you know, let's do this. What's your favorite 3D Zelda game? Let's just go with that. That's the question for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.